Stock index portfolio, I'm going to show you the results today. Then I'm going to show you the portfolio calculator. We are at an equity peak. These are some additional strategies I'm adding and researching and updating for 2020. And I'll tell you more about that in a minute. So I'm going to show you just the stock index portfolio right now. And you see where it's a drawdown is minus 547.50 as of yesterday, November 26th. It's Wednesday, November the 27th, and the portfolio is up about 1,000 on the day. You see plus 487.50 on SR counter trend 2. E-mini S&P night trader hit its profit target, and these two strategies are short. Tick count trend 2 minus 400 between those, and plus 370 on NQ. So not up quite 1,000 on the day, but we are right at equity peaks for the stock index portfolio, and those are the trades on the day. Currently we're short tick count trend 2 E-mini S&P 1 minute and 5 minute, long SR counter trend 2 E-mini S&P. So on the E-mini S&P it's net short 1, while we're net long 1 on NQ. So pretty neutral position in this type of volatility. And like I said, the only closed trade for the day is night trader. I take that back. Tick count trend had this hit its profit target here, and on the 1 minute and on the 5 minute. So those are some closed out profitable trades right there. So that's the update on the stock index portfolio. I want to show you the portfolio calculator. Like I said, the result of those strategies would put us at an equity peak for the day and up about 12,000 on the month through November 27th. As we have Thanksgiving tomorrow, the stock market will be closed. The commodity markets, futures markets will be open till around noon. And I want to show you what are the results of these 30 strategies. What are the results of some of these other strategies that I've been adding? So I'm going to click the undo because I had those on there, and it adds those. And so I'm adding these strategies back. A lot of these strategies have an update for Asia Gold 4 Long 2020, and you see the results. The drawdown decreases. We added strategies, and the drawdown decreases. This number was especially interesting. The total profit over drawdown is 7,089%, 7 times the drawdown. And I did not update the margins. So the margin requirements and account size is larger than what you see here. Those have not been updated. That's the only thing that hasn't been updated yet. I wanted to get this out to you before the weekend. But you see all the strategies here listed here. 52 strategies instead of 30. So additional 22 strategies, additional markets. We have additional swing trade strategies with SR counter trend 3. So you have more time diversity added to the portfolio. You have SR counter trend 2 and 4, and then the time diversity of 3. The Cobra Crude strategy, conservative and aggressive, and old Cobra Gold strategy that's doing well this year. And let's take a look at this number right here, the total profit over drawdown when we have just the stock index portfolio. So if you want some diversity, additional diversity, you can add these strategies as well. And you see 2236 with just the stock index portfolio, which is a good strategy, good setup. Look at the drawdown curve. And when I add the other markets, I want you to notice one thing. I want you to notice studying the drawdown curve is important, is the width of these. See the width of these drawdowns? They're going to decrease when we add more strategies, and that's where diversity comes into play. This is where diversity comes into play. So I'm going to add the strategies back, and we're going to look at how I'm going to click the undo button. It's going to add those strategies back, and it's going to recalculate it. It's recalculating right now. 7089. The drawdown goes down by 5,000 even though you add 22 strategies. And you see the equity curve is smoother, and you see the width of the drawdown. The drawdown curve, notice these widths here are smaller. You don't see the same length of drawdowns. They're very narrow in here. Here's a wider one, but they're all very narrow in here. I love how narrow all these drawdowns are since this time frame, and so that's what's that's what's working on the recent markets. This is what's working on the recent markets, and historically, it's working well also. And I want to show you the annual P&Ls. So these are the annual P&Ls, all right at these are all greater than 100,000. Just trading one contract. So that is one portfolio that we're looking at. Still doing research, still getting these out. And if you have some of these strategies like Asia Gold Long, we have a 2020 update I'll be sending out as soon as possible, if not today, early next week. So you will have that Asia Gold. It's a slight variation. It's not huge. The difference isn't huge. I want to show you the difference in the portfolio. You see 70, 89, 24, 740. So watch the difference when I do this. All of this is just incremental. I'm not making massive sweeping changes. As a matter of fact, I think the only one rule I added was the close. We're looking at one additional rule on this where we require the close to be greater than a previous day's close. And so it goes from 70.89 down to 70.28. The drawdown's about the same. And so it improves the individual strategy performance is a little bit better. The drawdown is lower. In a portfolio, it makes an incremental difference. And so that's what we're doing. That's how this is set up. So this is the updated portfolio calculator. I'll have it online, and you can download it, play with it, customize the portfolio, and email me. Email me the requirements. I'm going to have a special offer on this next week, and you want to start thinking about trading in 2020. And if you want to trade the stock index portfolio or a smaller version of the stock index portfolio or the micros, if you want to trade this big portfolio right here for maximum diversity, we can set that up as well. I'm going to come up with an all strategy pass. And so it's going to be an all strategy pass. So you can trade all the strategies that I have here for a one annual subscription. If I come out with more, it's covered on that annual subscription, so we don't have to keep on customizing and adding and sending updates. I want to standardize all of this so that you can trade all strategies that I have and get all updates that I have for one subscription.